And we're doing the Pandæmonium raids to earn currency to continue the main plot. Because MMOs. These endgame MMOs.
My feast must not end. My feast must not be interrupted.
Kokiotos.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate. My strength is without equal. Flames take you. My every breath is laced with magics. Find you! Few can wield such power as mine! Flames take you! This shouldn't kill you!
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun for me, eh? The drops are always the sweetest. I've had enough of you!
again. Flames take you! Entertain me, my darlings! Ice binds you! Ice binds you! This shouldn't kill you!
This ain't a fight till the time begins. I'll leave you bloody battered.
Whew. Good shit. Impressive work, yo. Their memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. I am Athena, chief keyword of Pandæmonium, wife of La Brea and mother of Erchthonios, and it was I who made Pandæmonium anew in the underworld. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one, for your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. I understand you have no reason to be worried. Have reason to be worried, but I assure you there is no need. I know not what La Brea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere scientific curiosity. That appetite yet remains, even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. I'm curious. You were reborn? In a sense, yes. 'Twas the only way I could see my research completed. The myriad souls floating in the ethereal sea provide all the raw material I require, and your Professor Claudine proved a most welcome surprise. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I will grasp godhood. You are as stubborn as La Brea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I required to make one for you. Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Brea and Eric Ithonios. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address the inequity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? That's crazy. Some hints I can glean from the surroundings, but I would prefer you simply cut through this knot of questions. I don't know how long it's been, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would that it were under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we, and what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Ah, yes, I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. Our age has its share of surprises. If my memories are to be believed, the supposed world-ending final days came upon us. Yet here we are, in a future where you, at least, exist. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form, as but memories. We may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Agreed, but as memories giving fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Yo in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak and nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Yo. Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandæmonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. We would do well to learn more of the Pandæmonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Yo's colleagues will doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. Oh, there they are. Are those two over there researchers from this era? We must share what we know at once, that we might piece together this vexing puzzle. One with an aura of overwhelming authority, and another that seems uncomfortable in his own skin. I believe I understand just well enough to be thoroughly intimidated. How unexpected. I do hope we can consider them allies. Why do your companions hesitate to approach? We may be unusual visitors, but time is of the essence. Bring them here. Although you may be but a confluence of memory, it is an honor to meet the personages I have only read of in Yo's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know what you mean. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. It isn't my life I fear, for I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions now burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients, who hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken of any of our peers. But what purpose does fear serve if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Information shall be our most precious resource, for this is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Her desires haven't changed. She still seeks to transcend her mortal existence so that she might unravel the mysteries of life. She would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas on what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus, she chose the underworld, or the ethereal sea as it is known in this age, as the staging ground for her final experiments. Here lies a practically bottomless well of ether. Even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remember. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. Don't look at me like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Shanthonios would never want that, but these emotions remain, in memory, if nowhere else. We shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandæmonium and seek out Athena. I would ask that you leave the memory crystal with us. It may hold secrets which have yet to be unveiled. All that's left is to cross that menacing threshold. Shall we... Shall we take a closer look? I have one question for you. Does the word Orosite mean aught to you? Orosite, why yes, there are a few records of its existence. It mainly makes appearances in legends of Evilise and in tales concerning the Asian Laha. In tales concerning an entity known as an Asian. This personage is associated with black Orosite known as the Heart of Sabik, a source of considerable power. I see, so time has not buried it. I've read that the ancients were much larger than people of our era. Perhaps Athena endeavored to make them less imposing. La Brea asked me about Orsite and has yet to say a word since he heard the answer. Did I say something wrong? He is quite intimidating in his silence. I must think. Leave me be while you attend to your tasks. From outside, Pandæmonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. You would do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Once it has been cleared of threats, La Brea and I can approach, and we shall begin our exploration of the interior. The portal should convey you to Pandæmonium's gates. I hardly need to tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. Whoa. Music cut off. I knew you would come. I never lost faith that we would meet again. I told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was too at first. You see, I am not the true Themis. I was made by Athena, molded from one of the many souls at her disposal. I am only an illusion built from memory, no more real than La Brea or Erythonios. Even so, I believe I have a grasp on the situation. This is the distant future. A future where Athena lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You are here to stop her. Have I the right of it so far? Very good. I would be disappointed if you did not rise to her challenge. Although, I'm sorry to say that I cannot aid you. My creator has tampered with my essence, and I am oddly inclined to act in her interests. I can do naught but offer you words of warning. We will fight, and it cannot be avoided. Oh, there is no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion, nothing worth shedding tears over. We can free you, just as we freed Actitus. I thank you for the sentiment, but I am afraid that it is quite impossible. Athena's grip on my mind is unyielding. Still, I would ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace Erythonios, so that she may become a god. By gathering the souls readily available in this sea of ether, she tempers her own essence. Yet the souls are faint, diffused. She doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals, so she has turned her gaze onto you. Despite your thin ether, you manage to lay Hephaestus low, and Athena would know the secret of your strength. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creation. and in doing so, give her the knowledge she desires. What the fuck? Well, I can't say I expected that. Severely fucked up Alexander. What's happening? Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. We can do little but hope for Yo's success. Is that Omega? Pandæmonium, once a mass of lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Athena has grown much since her death at La Brea's hand. Although the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. I know you shall cut your way through this monster, as you have so many others, then you shall come before me. Do not hesitate to do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athena. Okay. Alright, and I'll be right back with the raid trial. Raid trial. Oh wait, how much currency do I have? 491 figures. Right. Yeah, so I gotta do this. Alright, we're back with the raid trial.
I am Pandæmonium. From countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe life. You will go no further. Like a spider, I spin my web. no escape. I mustn't disappoint Lady Athena. Stay where you are. Wet like unto chains. A tangled morsel awaiting death. All paths lead back to me. I operate the limbs of Lady Athena's power! Stay where you are. A tangled morsel awaiting death. All paths lead back to me. These bars are unbreakable. I am Pandæmonium, and these cells are mine! Stay where you are. Bear yourselves to me. Your punishment shall be unending. For Athena, for Mother. I'll give you special cells. unto chains! These bars are unbreakable. Stay where you are. Wet like unto chains. All paths lead back to me. For Athena. For Mother. Your soul screams! Wet like unto chains!
Oh. Not so bad. Whoa. That was a beautiful display as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in battle. Yo, is that... Pandæmonium's final gate has been cast wide. I shall await your arrival beyond. Apologies for not coming sooner. This place is enveloped by some foul energy, and we couldn't risk venturing through it before taking due precautions. Where my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? Tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. This must have been Themis. But how? That must have been Themis, but how? Wait, but didn't I just explain it? Oh, okay. I'm explaining it now. I ought to have anticipated this. If she bore witness to past events with Pandæmonium, Athena would have found Elidibus impossible to overlook. Few possess such a talent for magics, to say naught of the emissary's discerning judgment. And so she found his soul upon the tides of the ethereal sea, and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve her whims. But is what Themis said true? She imbued Pandæmonium itself with a soul? To breathe life into that which should never live, Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides towards figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Sabbac may be the key. The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present. The sundering of the star, the emergence of the Asians, and the calamities that they brought to bear upon the realm. Tales that under other circumstances we would have considered childish fantasy, if not for a name that rang true to La Abrea's memories. The Heart of Sabbac, to you, the secret of the Ultima weapon's might, not least the spell known as Ultima, and the source of unenduring mystery. We are told that a general from the Garlean Empire was gifted this oversight by an Asian, that the Ultima weapon might be perfected. An Asian. You. The identity of the shadowy benefactor, however, remains a curious unknown. You seem to be a veritable trove of uncommon knowledge, if there is aught you are withholding. I might as well tell him. Very well. At present, the Heart of Sabbac itself is of greater moment. It is a creation of Athena's, made during her time with the words of La Abrea. This predates even Pandæmonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal that she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contained immense power. She dubbed it Orosite, studying it with a favor unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was a stygon crystal unlike aught we had ever seen, the Heart of Sabbac. Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph, perchance? An unexpectedly specific question. I gather that the heart of Sabbac is not the only Orsite in this era. Regardless, I know not of this high seraph. Athena was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal, though we came to suspect that it was not of our star. Much later, we discovered that Orsite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. This would do much to explain Athena's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Orsite and its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. So what became of the heart of Sabbac? I took it from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the ether within was unlike anything I had observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. I elected to safeguard it myself. It is possible that Athena herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memories stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she included some mechanism by which to give these memories form, as she did with our own, so she would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. The monster unleashed Ultima? I can only guess that it was Athena's hand that placed such magic within the heart of Sabbac. If so, it's only natural she would gift her own creations with such terrible power. I have told you all I know of Athena and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Sabbac, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During my fight with the Ultima weapon. In which you triumphed, but failed to recover the heart. Yet, according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day, an Ascian. Oh right, yeah, the duty right after the final battle. And this self-same Ascian was later struck down at a location known as the Aethochemical Research Facility. I've heard that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudine's disappearance. Indeed, he was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession, a signature that may well have belonged to the heart of Sabbac, in which case it is no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. But what reason would we have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not his own? Yet more questions without answers. Although Athena's essence is that of memory, her magics have not suffered for lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, She readies this vessel for godhood and is perilously close to success. It beggars belief, as you well know. You were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and it has long since turned to dust. As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, yo, Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we're accustomed to. We know not how vast the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with the Elidibus leashed at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magics that bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hephaestus's influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask that you do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in the conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. While Thonos's perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unimpeded by magics would be ideal. Agis broke free of her bonds in her final moments, suggesting that Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. You might use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus's mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle, I am certain it is not meant to endure. If left vacant for too long, his ether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You had best act quickly. Just 2 more. The crystal, I have returned it to the safekeeping of your colleagues. I could find nothing new amongst the memories stored within. This space, on the other hand, is fascinating, brought by the same power the keywords wielded, perhaps. We know not for how long we'll have free rein to go between here and the Aida scope. We'll remain here for now unless absolutely necessary. 1 second. Yeah. 621. 622. Oof. It was 1 point. And there's nothing besides Mandeville stones that I can buy with that currency. How am I doing on 78? Okay. Oh. Gotta grind these in order to up my item level. I'm depressed, yo. I'm shy 3 points, right? Yeah, I'm shy 3 points. Ah. So I'm actually gonna call the Pandæmonium quests here, or raids here. I'll finish the other half later. Thanks for watching, peace.